All right, time for my second league match of season 53. Playing against Kazu. We went 3-3, even though I played a lot worse last season. This is a board with a lot of good cards on it, a lot of villages. The best sort of disappearing payload for Cursed Village would be Camel Train. Which is a little bit at odds with I mean, it's like it's piling a lot, but it's not scoring a lot. And it's not holding green, particularly. I think you probably want to do more traditional draw, Cavalry and Imp. The Imps look really good. I'm gonna go Devils. Sana looks really bad because we just trash with Lookout. Oh god. A tracker looks really good to be able to top deck horses whenever you want. Yeah. I'm gonna be getting one of those probably right now. As well as a Camel Train. Sounds good. So we didn't get to see the Lookout turn 3 like we'd like. I guess there's probably a pretty good argument for me getting a second Lookout there in that case. I think we'll be alright. This was a pretty bad draw to only have 2 here because, you know, I could have got, yeah, I mean, I like, now that tracker really looks like it should have been a Lookout because I'd just be buying tracker now. I suppose you could play a bunch of trackers at Cursed Village stuff. I don't think that's very good. He goes for a Herald. I mean, I guess this is a Hamlet. It's not very exciting to get a Hamlet. Here we're colliding. If we got Field's Gift, it'd be fine. If we got Forest Gift, we could not be fine. So it's no more. It's not while it's in play anymore. Yeah, I don't really like my my buys. Don't look very good when you look at them like this. I bottom deck the Devils again. I'm not hitting 4. I opened 2 cards that don't give you any money or draw any cards, right? And so my turn 3-4 money split was 3-2. So that did happen. He gets a Sana, which I don't think, I mean, it's going to be fine now, probably. I mean, I probably would. I don't know. I think I probably will get a cursed village. But I don't know. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. Camel Train is good with cursed village, right? Oh, yeah, these heralds are fine. That's a pretty good boon there. Let's get another herald. Top deck it. I'm not gonna. Yeah, why not? That's a good boon. I assume I'm way behind. I wonder if he wants to get a bunch of saunas. Silver is fine, I think. So saunas, whatever, it's fine. Him putting it. I mean, he has to be ahead. I'm not even paying that close attention, but he has to be ahead. Is this imp here? He's really off to the races. Him putting a bunch of energy into sauna feels like something that could help me catch up. If it's as bad as I think it is. Is there? I mean, my tracker's not down there. I don't need to discard here. Let's do that. Let's do that. I mean, at this point, I'm like behind on trashing. I don't really want to get another lookout. I guess I might myself get a sauna and a silver. This game is really going bad. I didn't think hard enough, I think, about... I mean, yeah, my opening turns... I think my opening was okay. But my turn 3-4 gains were really, really bad. And I don't know. I wasn't thinking very hard throughout about how bad the bad cases are. Hitting 5 or 6 would obviously be good. Oh, let's receive this hex. Pretty cool. I think that's kind of enough cursed villages, though. Oh, now I can top deck the cavalry. Well, yes, now I will. Oh, now I can top deck this cursed gold as well. Or cursed whatever. I'm like pretending that I did all this on purpose, but it's actually just way better than I had imagined. I kind of want to see what this boon is going to be. Oh, I can top deck that. Yep. This is a great time to play that. Let's get our silver here. No, we don't want to top deck it. Yeah, we can top deck some imps. All right. Fell over backwards into just an incredible turn. Now we should be back in it. We still have got to get a lot of trashing done. Yeah, the ordering there, of course, when Nocturne and whatever all this stuff came out, you couldn't do that. You couldn't, if you were going to top deck the card you gained, you had to gain it before other stuff would have come and covered it up. And I guess I can't say I'm 100% over the fact that you can really manipulate the ordering of that, because that was super sweet. And then I'd continued to get boons that just really made everything work. Yeah. Villa would probably be even more dynamic here with cavalry. I mean, with Cursed Village than cavalry. Okay. So I think at some point we're bootstrapping this into our payloads actually becomes gold. Unless you just 3-pile before that happens. The Camel Train doesn't actually like duplicate the on-gain effect of Border Village. That's kind of an obstacle to going ham. Actually, the card duplicate, right, would be a bit better for that purpose. Start with Imp, I guess. I think I'll just Necropolis this Hamlet. I don't think I'm going to need to have a bunch of buys. Probably. You don't see the need for that. Now I've got a treasure in hand. So let's play this tracker. Top deck the Wisp, sure. Top deck the horses. Let's top deck one of them. Like I know what I'm doing. Let's grab some actions here. Okay, so that's as far as we got there. We didn't get the sauna down. Well, okay, so I guess we are gonna buy cavalry. Continue. I don't think I probably played this optimally. But at any rate, I do think I'm ready to start, frankly, exiling gold. Kazu has, oh no, he's got some number of camel trains. I'm a little confused about the golds, to be honest. Somebody... I just exiled a gold with camel train. There's only 4 golds out of the supply. And there's 4 camel trains out of the supply. So why shouldn't there be 5 golds out of the supply? When did somebody get a camel train out of the supply without... Oh, he camel trained to camel train. That's what he did, yeah. What's he doing? A silver gift is pretty okay. After the storm, I'm starting over. So I started out that turn thinking, oh, I'm gonna cursed village it up, whatever, and I was using horses and whatever, but like I think I probably should have drawn up a lot normally and then planned to empty out my hand more with whatever. This is coming with the cavalry, I assume. He did get us on a trash. He doesn't have a lookout at all. I don't know what that card is for me. I'm obviously in a territory where I mean, I've got Herald, which could let me know I've got a copper on top. Potentially. This is a good example of a board where I think traditional draw mixes quite well with Cursed Village. There's a lot of non-trivial card order. A lot of ways to try to play a turn. This is looking a little unimpressive here. He probably would have liked to get a bunch of imps and horses and golds into his deck that turn, and he wasn't able to achieve that dream. I think the Earth Gift is still there. I'm going to play this Sauna normally. That's fine. I'm just going to draw with that right now. Oh, this is good. I guess we'll discard the horse. Or the, whatever it is, silver. think I want to do this. Let's top deck 2 horses here and then play Herald. So the goal is to somehow still gain a gold this turn. Oh, yeah, I need to be somewhat careful. Here, I think I'm wanting to like just start drawing. So we're not going to get there on the gold, right? Oh, yeah, we might. If there's... I got to get to my silver. Let's top deck the 2 horses. Let's camel train this gold. I do have a horse in play. So we'll trash this estate. Top deck some horses. All right, let's see how terrible our deck is. Yes, top deck 2 imps. I mean, we have to have enough, like the cursed villages just become necropolises, and we have to have enough whatever. Cavalry, imp, herald, wisp, you know, that kind of draw to draw through all of our many stop cards. Once the cavalry's run. So we might still be able to do a cavalry on our next turn. But, you know, I sure did spend a lot of the horses, you know. I mean, we got a dynamic where you're using a lot of the horses the turn you gave him. You're using your cavalry like a moat. A little bit more. He gets that sweet earth gift. Very good. I was really hoping to pop that one, but didn't happen. That's okay. I got some great boons earlier. I can't complain. I don't think we've seen the sky gift, which is one of the bottom 2 there. That's potentially... But we're greening now, right? I think we're probably greening. Just sort of try to build forever, but I don't think I'm in a position to get thin. And I mean, yeah. At the beginning, I thought I was going to get really thin, and I didn't really live that value. Getting thin doesn't just happen, like, because you want it to happen. Feels good to be in this considering I did so poorly at the start of the game. Well, so far, despite the one game that lasted 3 minutes, this season is full of big old complicated long games, which I like those kind of games, but then playing a ton of them back to back sure doesn't go the best. So he's just drawn. So this is his deck working. What did he gain? He just gained a Herald. I might have used... I mean, I don't know if he needed that to make sure he was going to draw, but I might have used that opportunity to add another sauna and get totally clean. Something I thought he might do. He hasn't hit the cavalries again yet. He's just top decking a bunch of horses, I assume, for basically for next turn. So he's not really trying to do as dynamic of stuff as probably might be possible, though I don't know that it would be good for him to do all that stuff. I wonder if he can, if he has 10 here, of course he has to burn all these horses to do it. But if he has 10 here, he could like gain and play all these golds. And assuming he still has like a horse or something in his hand. He has a ton of heralds. His discard pile will be like that copper, herald, and a large quantity of gold. And he could probably draw it all up. And like double province or something. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I think if this was another gold, that would be double province. That'd be 16. Copper and 5 golds. All right, he's got 2 silvers in his hand and stuff too. But yeah, that's part of hitting 10. Okay, he's thinning. I'm not sure that the thing that I just suggested is actually good because his next turn wouldn't be nearly as impressive looking. Oh, he wants to change his mind. Well, I guess we started about 5 minutes late, so we're at about 30 minutes here. But this game's not about to end. I don't think it is. Yeah, it would appear. Oh. Okay. Oh, he knows that this is a sky gift right here. And he's about to do that. Right? That's what's happening right here. If he doesn't, I mean, why else did he take that? He didn't want me to do that. It's actually potentially super smart to have denied me the opportunity to mid-turn gain a bunch of gold. Yeah. He figured that out. I think it's sort of a denial play because I don't think he's going to draw all the gold. I missed somehow. I thought he was not going to be able to get through the whole boon deck. I thought he was going to leave one. He is drawing some gold here. Honestly, I'm not. I mean, okay, that would have been really incredible for me potentially if I could actually get through everything to get more gold in the middle of my turn. But I mean, first of all, I've still got a 1/6 chance to do it because I've got a couple of trackers. Whew. I don't know how many horses I have, so I don't know how many he's holding on to. Yeah, okay. I think he might have been able to leave at least one. Oh, he's still moving. This border village feels potentially a little wasteful to me, but maybe not. He does have a bunch of imps and cavalries and stuff, but he has a ton of heralds too. Like, he should be probably fine on actions. You could just buy a cavalry maybe there instead of buying the border village and save a couple dollars. He's lowering a lot more than I expected. I think he'd put a province in his deck with all this stuff, but I'm confused about the boon draw pile. Still saying one. I think it's... If I refresh. I think it's not... Oh, now it says 0. I think it wasn't refreshing. That's why it was saying 2, but I thought it was at 1. Or it was saying 2, but it was actually at 1. So that's why I was confused about. It's just a not updating thing. Gosh, what if he can empty here? There's no way he can do that. He does empty cavalry, which... This seems a little bit like a risky line. This is sort of a lot of what I was saying about, like... But, I mean, okay, he did top deck a good hand. But, you know, he could have had a lot more horses still in his deck. Yeah, he really wants to deny me the ability to cavalry, which, of course, is very smart for him to do. So I'm unlikely to get, unless I get the right kind of boons, I'm unlikely to get the chance to draw any cards with this cursed gold, right? Or cursed village. Like, it's not, it doesn't make sense for me to do it. It probably does make sense for me to ox this Herald so I can top deck. Oh, no. I just play this. Oh, I need like 3. Yeah, so do I ox this Herald? No, I might ox the tracker if I need to do it. Yeah. Right, like that's... well, let's just play the horse. But yeah, we're going to ox this Lookout. Tracker... yeah, I'll treasure copper. We'll do that. We should probably play this tracker right now. No, we don't want to top deck that. I don't get to trash anything, right? Yeah, so this is obviously not ideal. A province with the crop rotation. I guess. We'll see how this all goes. Probably not great. Yeah, I think his plan to empty cavalry's there. It would have been nice for me to have one more turn where I could do that. Where I could get cavalry. Even just one more cavalry would have been a pretty big difference to me in what I could do that turn. I wonder if he could empty here and win. He's got a pretty good amount of money. He doesn't have a ton of buys, right? So he's got 1 or 2 hamlets. If he camel trains some camel trains and then he pops another earth, then he could probably do it. Imps are almost out. So there's his horse factory. I don't imagine my deck has any horses in it at this point, so. Yeah. This feels like a pretty good position for Kazu. If I could have gotten a little bit more trashing done in the last couple turns somehow. All this Ox Cavalry stuff sort of amounts to stacking your deck a little bit. It doesn't obviously net draw, but it's making it's lowering your variance, which is good. See what he's gonna lower down here. I don't think he has to be too stressed about my deck doing the most amazing things. But we'll see if we can get some draw from this cursed village. I think I've got a camel train down here. I don't think I've got like a hamlet, which would be useful. There's just like a sauna down there. That's not helpful. We'll see what happens off the crop. How much money has he got? 4 golds, a couple silvers, pouch. That's what. So he's got at least 20. It's probably more than that. Oh yeah, he's definitely got still several coppers actually, or at least 2 or 3. You know, you're thinking about triple, which is, I assume, safe. He's a, I mean, if he can find a win, then he should win. My imagination is not seeing a path to that happening this turn. And I think that greening is very safe and good for him. He wants to actually do all his trashes. Yeah. Double's probably fine. I'm not sure what else. He's gonna get the last imp here. My Devil's Workshops are really total shit. Oh. You may think he deserves this win, but it's not over. I would probably... He's probably trying to decide if there's any real risk in getting that Herald. I think that's probably the card he would want it to be. Either getting the Herald or lowering the Hamlets. Lowering the Hamlets seems somewhat risky. Certainly if he lowers the Hamlets and I have a great turn with Earth Gift, like there's like worlds where I would win. There's also a lot of worlds where my turn just really is very unimpressive here. It's probably the most likely thing to happen, actually. He didn't top deck a ton of Horsage either, so I guess he could also have died, conceivably. You can always hope for that. He does take the Herald. Okay. This feels like it keeps the door open for me, I will say. He did get the Forest Gift, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. But the Earth is still there, so we got a 25% chance if we played both to see the Earth. And I mean, surely a full turn where we see the Earth, whatever a full turn looks like, if it's possible, something like that, lets us win, I assume, by grabbing a bunch of Hamlets and Province Estate, something. Kind of a pipe dream. All right. I don't know what we're going to be discarding here, but it feels like I should be. Aggressive here. Oh, I don't get to top deck the horses. Well, still do this. Did I like? Is one of those last cards my other tracker? No. It's gold and a sauna. Obviously playing at least one of those. I don't... Yeah, it's not worth it to make the other one happen. Okay, there's a cursed village. I'm just gonna pretend like everything is gonna just like happen for me. Well, that was a little stupid though. I mean, I really wanted to, whatever. Let's play this lookout. Oh, I have to discard something here. Let's discard the imp. There's our cavalry. I still have sauna for this imp target. I should probably be considering villaging it. What did I discard after the shuffle? 2 golds. There's horses in there too now. Oh, there's this herald. Something tells me I'm a little bit short on actions, so I'm gonna do this. Then I'm gonna do this. Okay. Then I'm gonna do this and top deck, top deck. Where's my other camel train? I have one, right? Well. Oh, I don't have one. It's in exile. So I actually, the imp thing was just a mistake. There's 2 golds down there, among other things. Obviously that is being trashed. And then do I want to double or something else? Probably something else. Yeah, he could triple. Yeah, that's a double stupid. I don't think he's gonna quad. I don't know, getting a state now might help me beat triple or something. I'm not going to count it out. He did manage to top deck 4 or 5 good cards. I think 5. So the chances of him not going full turn seemed low. If he pops the Earth Gift, he might just have it. I mean, surely it's the same thing with me, that if he exiles Hamlets and pops the Earth Gift, then he'll just have it. There was a lucky situation for me where I would have won that turn, right? Like if I had been Earth Gift and the top decked the Hamlet, then that would have lowered Hamlets by 1 and given me another buy. Then I would have needed to get, and like if I still had $16, then probably wouldn't have, though. Yeah, I think I would have been short on money. But maybe if I also used the imp for a draw, maybe there's the Earth. But he didn't exile Hamlet. Oh, that doesn't matter. I mean, it might not matter. Has he played Hamlet already? No. Yeah, so this could still just be a win. Gains the Hamlet. No, he doesn't even do it. Maybe he just already sees some other path. Or he just thinks it's not, he's already figured out it's not there. Very quickly, maybe. Oh. No, he's found it this way. Yeah. You don't have to click on all those top decks. Yeah. You deserve to win that. Womp womp. Maybe I should say I deserve to lose it. I don't think he did. His cavalry denial was probably game winning. So. Those lost sillies sure are looking attractive, as are any villagers that you get from Sculptor. It does seem like a pretty clear Urchin Young Witch open to me. The Young Witch is not incredible, but it does seem a little better, or perhaps a lot better than Double Urchin. Obviously it's like a slightly less chance of collision. There's like a, he's gonna Double Urchin. I'm gonna get the Young Witch because I think the upside is worth it. This is a bit promising, though we could demonstrate, if we see the Young Witch but not the Urchin, then we're 50% to be in the category where we would have collided with the Double Urchin open. Okay, he collides right away. Of course, it triggers a bad shuffle. Oh no, it's a good shuffle. You first gain the Mercenary, then the Young Witch draws. So as long as the Young Witch doesn't draw the Merc Dead. So I'm probably looking at another 3 or 4 on my next turn. Honestly, I think that this wedding is a pretty... In the bad cases here, though, if I'm trying to minimize the disaster, I would... But I think I need... He's already in really good shape. I'm going to get the wedding. All right, 50-50. Don't let me down. Yes. Oh, I could not trigger, but I think it's worth the risk. Excellent. This is a Lost City buy for sure. Sculptor, probably the only other thing worth considering. I mean, well, actually, I do want to think for a second, because what if he doesn't have his Merc in hand? I don't know. It's always going to be really good, potentially, for him. If he still bottom decked the Merc. But he's got urchins, right? Yeah. Yeah, I may have that he had... Yeah, I helped him really a lot. Okay, he gets some gears. Let's trigger this stupid shuffle, I guess. Okay, well, at least it's that. Alright. Yeah, this is obviously sad, but hopefully it's still okay. Lost City, super helpful. You'd sure love it if you could gain that Lost City before. Do I keep the estate? I'm not gonna trash. I'm not gonna get to trash. Well, I said that. And I sure did get to trash. I think it's time for a sculptor. Ooh. Yep, this is turning fortunate. we'd like to improve the Young Witch. We're gonna want to have Animal Fair in the deck. That's probably what Mercenary turns into. I don't think this order really matters. I guess I can't improve the Young Witch this turn if I want to do that. That's still the card I want, though. All right, well. I don't even know what the Bane card is. It's gear. Okay, he has those. I didn't even pay attention to it. He blocked it last turn. Or some, yeah, I think. No, he blocked it the turn before, though. Yeah, Animal Fair, really good. Drive down the Lost Cities. We get ourselves in position to get quite a lot of provinces between just money and buys, and also improving the Animal Fairs into province. I may be ready for another sculptor. I mean, like, do I want... Is the villager worth it to get a silver here? I don't think so. I think I just want to be gaining improves and fours. And I do want to attack. Maybe. I'll just get clean. question, do I get a second sculptor? Or what? Or just really force the issue with the Lost Cities? Now I can immediately win the Lost City split if I care. So maybe drawing him too many cards all at once isn't amazing. I'll just get another sculptor. I don't know if the curses would actually help him. It'd be nice if I could be gaining 4s to improve into 5s, but that the 4s were actually helpful. But I don't think that any of these are actually helpful at this point. I think the curse is probably giving him something to murk. On the other hand, like maybe I should have Urchin in the deck. So I've got 4 Lost Cities. He could go to the provinces. It should be pretty well. There's gold in there. And Lost City. So I can play 5 actions. I'm not gonna play the thing. So, or like a non-terminal 4 would obviously be cool. I think I want an Urchin and 4. I don't know, I'll give him a curse. I think I might straight up buy an Animal Fair. The old-fashioned way. Warning, possibly lost connection with game server. Seems okay. Maybe it would have just made more sense for me to just be way more aggressively hitting the lost cities from my position. We'd like to empty them. So that's a patrician hit. Well, look at this. Whatever. What? I bottom decked them all. Okay. So I can't empty this turn. The lost cities. Oh dear. Man, I better not lose this. You can't get more than one province in a turn. I should be fine, but... Oh, I wish I could mid-turn gain that lost city somehow. So this turn I get Animal Fair, Lost City, something. Yeah, this was what I bottom decked. 4 lost cities and a patrician. I mean, that cost me almost a whole turn. I have to camel these young witches. I can't give him more curses, I think. Unless I'm winning right away. I guess I should be considering just murking him. One of these has to be this young witch. I'm having internet problems apparently. Okay, I did camel that. Wait, urchin. I don't think I want to merc as much as I wanna. I mean, oh, this to another improve, right? So I had to do quad plus duchy to win right away, but I don't have to win right away. I can do it over 2 turns. So I just gave up a little draw, but I can also like get smithy. I don't know. I gotta watch my terminals. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, without that dud, but I think it's still fine. Ooh, I'm kind of tired. I can get more coffee. I'm pretty sure I have quad plus duchy just already. I wonder if I could fail to draw, maybe. I have 8 lost cities. So we play 9 terminals, which is some number of sculptors and animal affairs and improves, but the sculptors could just gain silver because I'm going to get I play this. Okay, there's another lost city. I think I just have it all, but we should count. I need to play 3 improve. That's my last card's an improve, right? 2 animal fairs. Yeah, I can even get another improve. I guess, oh, to get the duchy, I need to get another, I need to gain a 4. can even get one more improve and play it. Yeah, so I have it by a lot. And whatever. All right. Oh, I thought he'd click ready and at least see the kingdom, but maybe he went up to do something as well. Do. if I'm like disconnected and I'm not, if somebody sees something other than me waiting for him to click ready, then they can let me know. Because my connection was, but I think it's fine. This coffee is not that good. Okay. Game 3. Guard Dog is my first game with Guard Dog, I think. Maybe played one before. So it draws 4 cards if you play it from a small hand. Seems to pair super well with Native Village. This board does not have plus buy, but has dismantle for gains, lots, and lurker. So lots of ways to get more gains, and I guess pirate, which is like pretty good. Pirate's pretty good. Mule, so lots of stuff that synergizes with the Guard Dog card. I think the gains are good enough. Like dismantle can get you more duchies. Gosh, if you play with Vault, you can even tuck your green. Okay. So how do we do this? We agree that lots of these cards are good. I'm not generally into opening lurker. Cut purse. The only thinning you're doing is really dismantle. I think I'm not opening with the dismantle. And probably just a Native Village or something boring to go with that. I know we're playing with lurker here. I don't think you want to just play money because you're going to get hurt somewhat by these attacks. He goes for the coin. I think that the Native Village looks way better than that to me. That's honestly not the worst thing that could have happened to me. I will contend. It's not the best thing that could have happened to me, but I will contend that it's not the worst thing that could have happened to me. We're going to set aside again here. And then, does this draw 4 cards? Yep. I mean, I could set aside once again. But I think long term, I really do need to be thinning as much as I can. Haunted Woods is a little iffy. conservative thing to get at this moment seems like a lost city. Could also potentially fuck with his guard dog stuff, although probably not. Here I'll just snag a gold, I guess. I could draw, I mean, yeah. I want to buy one of these twos. I wish I had one more copper so I could trash copper, but I guess I'll get a gold. I don't think I should get a curse. Probably time for a lurker. I imagine we actually spend some time reacting to Vault, or, you know, doing the quote-unquote friendly Vault move. These complex boards just keep coming. We will be the slowest A ever. We will get there. He likes these vaults. My guess would be, I think we really want to tuck something here. Let's go ahead and get the second lurker. My guess would be that he's going to start provincing soon. So this seems like an excellent vault for me. This could be a sweet turn, potentially. It's a bad turn for Kazu. Didn't really move, do anything. He buys a duchy. Wait. What on earth? Oh God. I don't understand that. This is now 5 cards. What do I want to gain with this lurker? I mean, honestly, with him doing that kind of thing, I do want to get Haunted Woods going. I don't know if I'm going to... I suppose I don't need to decide this yet. Okay. This is excellent native village hacking. So we're going to get 2 5s and a 2 here. Surely it's a 3rd native village. One of the 5s is a Haunted Woods. I know that. This is probably the vault. Okay, that duchy is officially surprising. It's official that I'm surprised right now. Yeah, you must be following it up with a province. So this is just a moat now. This is fine. Oh, you get to play the guard dog from your hand when another player plays an attack card. First, play it from your hand. So it doesn't... Yeah, okay. But he doesn't do so because he's going to be able to draw more with it by playing it during his turn normally. Okay. I'm not really sure about this, but I'm going to snag this Lost City right now. It seems like it might be a good timing for that. It could fuck his guard dog plan over. Probably not. He's got this coin. He's going to play Vault Guard Dog. I mean, that's a strong synergy just right there for rushing down the provinces. You're not playing at all, it would seem to me, to really maximize what you can do with Seize, whereas I'm thinking that I can Seize a day and get a bunch of duchies. But that could be like... I could be... I don't know. Yeah, I think I messed him up a little bit. I mean, he's still provincing, right? What to do? I probably want to gain something first. Oh, nice. I mean, I guess we're gonna do this whole thing. Pick it all up. Can't really make use of the money so much. There's another Lost City in there. Do I even want to... I probably want to discard a couple things. Here. Let's discard those. I'm just playing this like normal, yeah. Start provincing, I guess. See, what happens if I double set aside, then play Haunted Woods? That does it, right? We're not gonna be able to trigger. We're gonna want another dismantle. I think I might need to start getting duchies. I think another guard dog is probably a good addition at this point. The Haunted Woods attack, I guess, maybe isn't really doing too much. Okay, so this turn would be try to duchy it up. Set aside, set aside. Okay, set aside 2 coppers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we need to do that. Okay, we can vault and then guard dog. What's helping me score faster? Also, is there some scenario where I'm not really, right? Activating this guard dog. This wasn't really very good, so there's that dismantle. What happens if he just gets to 33 and I just duchy here? Then I don't know. Should I seize now? Triple duchy is like the best I'm doing on that seize turn. Then he also has seize as a like if he doesn't hit 8. It's not that easy for me to get multiple duchies without having a second gold in my deck. So I was thinking about pirate for that, but it didn't feel like there was time. If I get 3 duchies, I'm at 26. I mean, on the other hand, if I just duchy now, then if I what happens if I do nothing now? He gets to 33. Then I double duchy. I'm at 23. Seize. double Duchy province. Like, that's the path to win. I think I have to wait to seize. And I think I maybe should be adding a card that helps me do all that stuff right now, actually, instead of... Which, honestly, that card is a gold. That is what the card is. I'm buying a gold. You can't stop me. Oh, he hits exactly 8. Okay. Here goes nothing. I assume we aren't going to be able to get there. This is exactly enough to double Duchy seize, but I didn't put down my card or anything. What should I put in the trash? Which I'll be gaining probably with the lurker. Probably like a lost city. I assume that this is, unless there's a guard dog right there. Yeah. Well, we're moving. Discard these green cards and the coppers. Discard all that. All right, we are moving. And we stopped moving. The stop moving rule applies. This is a 1 point short line here, right? So I just lose because he's gonna either just province or seize and then province, I assume. We almost got there. Yeah, and he gets to do that. Oh well. Yeah. Whatever. I'll let him click on province. Yeah. Ah, that was kind of sad. I liked what I did. But it didn't work out. Crystal ball. I haven't actually gained one. It seems really bad, generally. League of Bankers. Doesn't seem that good. Seems like you just completely avoid a crystal ball here in favor of trashing with Forager. procession looks pretty decent, like you're going to work that into what you do, and basically Palace doesn't seem like it matters at all considering colony. Yeah, it's a forger open. He gets a carpenter. I'd rather hit 5, I think. But this will be a carpenter. He gets 2 carpenters. Okay. I mean, they're pretty good. Oh, procession. See what that draws. So we don't get to 5. In that case, probably just get another forager. Forage ahead. Another procession. I mean, honestly, I love it. I love it. This doesn't look like it's getting to 5 either. I think we probably kill. I think I'm going to get a silver. Kill the necropolis. Yeah, this is a lot of non-5. I'm going to be a little more conservative on the procession, but I will procession the carpenter here. Regaining itself. Yeah, he does that. Yeah. Honestly, I might get a skirmisher first. I do think the attack is quite good. I'm guessing he'll just grab a town here. I don't know how much money he's got in hand. Very dynamic boards. Very, very. I love it. I love that he's doing this. Honestly, rabble. Boo! Boo! Big boo. Not a fan of that. Hopefully this means my next turn is good. I don't know about that Huffle move. Oh, it lets him... he can remodel the estate in a way that's not possible with the other thing. Seriously! Ah! This is like a game-ending shuffle for me. I would think. It's not, the game isn't over, but it feels approximately over. Of course, there goes the town. An empty procession. I mean, wow. Something that happens sometimes is that when someone has a really, really bad shuffle, the other person loses sight of what their deck is capable of. They tend to add a couple cards. So whatever their deck could have done, then on the next shuffle it can do even a little bit more. So, I mean, my biggest out is that I can just do a procession chain that if he doesn't gain this last procession, then I need to grab it right immediately. That part's obvious. He does take it. I mean, I sure hope that he does somehow. What did I bottom deck? Skirmisher, a town. So I don't think I want to draw those cards. Having 1 point, I mean, okay, this feels like slightly better than not doing anything. All right. Here we go. Well, he has a turn, though, so probably just empty and win. Maybe I should have rabble attacked, but yeah, this definitely feels like I just lost because of that shuffle. Like, what if something like this, something resembling this had been my hand 2 turns ago? Imagine where we would be. Oh, that's it. Okay, well, this is good. Okay. We would probably want to start with the skirmisher, right? I mean, I did just discard a bunch of good cards for him. I discarded 3 processions and 3 rabbles. I should maybe think a little bit about what's actually in his deck. Do I even have any more processions? We're emptying the rabbles here, so let's just go for it. Discarded 2 more processions. Okay. So what's down there for me? it's like all rabbles. I need to get all these towns plus some VP. I can trash the estate and still get a duchy. I probably should have counted. Can I just get 5 estates that cost 10? I've got the buys here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's enough. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of... Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I will take it. Is that second player advantage for 4 games now? Okay. So, Silk Merchant and Spices are a lot different now, and I have not practiced with it. That seems potentially important. We don't really have a village here, but the villagers seem good. The junk dealer looks good. So I think we're definitely opening with that card. Expedition gives me a pretty good chance of like buying junk dealer on turn 3 and shuffling. And if I don't, yeah, I think. I mean, what else would I get? This villager is super valuable. You could definitely do something that's approximately Spice's money. I think I think a legionary attack is probably worth it. Right, I could spend the coppers just right away. So that would mean that I would have 2 left, 4, so I couldn't get the junk dealer. Now I can consider getting... I don't think I should spend the copper for something. So he's going to do the same thing as me, I am guessing. It will be a little interesting if he goes for something on the... yeah. Well, there goes that villager. So this is an interesting decision point, I guess. think I'm going to grab a second junk dealer. This is just going to be a spices for me. Okay, nice draw. I won't have to play the Silk Merchant, not knowing, or what, you know, just... So somehow I wound up like one coffer ahead of him, so he can't get a spices here. He has to settle for something less exciting. So the symmetry is broken, and otherwise we're really similar. He gets an expedition. Very reasonable. Suppose I could just stop here. What's the best thing that I can draw down there? A spices and a copper. That would put me at 7 plus the 2 coffers. It's not really inspiring, is it? Let's grow the gold now. Maybe it would have been fine because I don't know. I could just kill this. But I think I want to play it. Yeah. Can get Legionary and an Expedition. That seems pretty good. So I've already got the Legionary and the gold. And I might even get to attack this turn. Seems like about a 40% chance. This board is a little, it's not a bad board, but it's a little dry compared to the other ones. He could try to start greening now. He won that game where he bought the stupid duchy, right? Yeah. Oh man, I really didn't like that duchy, but I... or no, maybe he didn't. I don't remember what game was what. So we don't quite get there. With another coffer, this would be 12. I could get Silk Merchant Province. Sort of like that. It's either that or Province Expedition. I kind of like the Silk Merchant. Or I could grab another gold. Let's do Silk Merchant Gold. Keep the coffers. Is this a province? No. Gold Expedition. Silk Legionary. Oh, right. Yeah, you need the Legionary. I think I want to play this. This feels like Province Expedition to me. But it could be like Province Spices. I think I had Expedition. Oh yeah, but the... Okay, we gotta watch this Expedition stuff, right? It's pretty darn sad when you get... Okay, we didn't get attacked, so we got lucky. But I wasn't thinking about that interaction, and that was not a good thing to not be thinking about. I'm not super worried about those cats. So we don't get to attack here. I could just take the villager now, because I've got the other silk merchant there. Yeah, that makes sense. I can think about an envoy. I think I'm just going to do silk, though. Oh, I didn't get attacked. Well, obviously that's good news. I'm pretty sure we're using a villager here no matter what, so I should probably just use it right off the bat to play the silk first and then consider my options from there. Well, we really want to find one of our golds. And we do so. He does give me a curse. I could just expedition here. I'm a little afraid of... Yeah, I mean, it might be sad. We might get attacked on it. But we have a bunch of bad cards to discard here. Probably keep the spices. No. Let's just keep junk dealer copper. What do you say? Well, we had that curse on top. We've got legionary gold in the next hand. We don't need to like overreact to this situation. Let's take another villager right now, though. Can we copy the black cat thing? Let's do that. He's not doubling off of getting attacked, so this should be very safe. I think... Well, I guess playing this Silk Merchant doesn't really... He's not doubling. Was I potentially doubling? I don't think that's important. He's black catting me again. I'm going to be black catting him here. I've got another silk merchant down there, I think. I can junk dealer a province. I mean, we've got 5 coffers. So obviously we keep the cat, and I assume the spices. Wow, 15? That's scary. Slash lucky, I guess. I would have been quite the win from that position. He knows that he's, well, likely to get cursed there. Yeah, he gets to buy a duchy before deciding whether... I mean, I think you can't really touch province. But at the same time, province here feels pretty safe for me, right? I don't see him. I mean, if he can do it, more power. But even province double duchy doesn't do it, and province triple duchy would be wild. I mean, obviously I keep the golds, right? Okay. So this is a bunch of duchies for him. Looks like we barely held on. Potentially just a state here. If we didn't hit 8 here, we would have just been buying a duchy, probably. it's an expedition. Yeah. All right. First player won a game. Okay. Priest. So we've got Conclave. Barracks and Prince for villages. And to draw, we've got sort of cavalry, but more it's the townsfolk. Transmute turns coppers into like pigs. Is that good? It could be okay, but it's really annoying to get. I don't see a good solution to that. Trashing seems so important. I'm agreeing with this priest open. I'd like to see Transmute get some love here. He goes with the warehouse. Has a certain appeal. You can pig it. I think this Town Crier has some good upside. He gets a second priest. I don't think that's bad at all. Gosh, I sure am tempted to try the potion. I'm going to start with just a Conclave. Here, I guess I'll take a warehouse. I bottom decked my Town Crier. Oh, I just sombreroed. Well, that's not my favorite thing. I mean, the only thing that matters is the priest missing is really bad. But considering I opened, I mean, my other card wasn't a stop card, so like, was a 1 in 11 chance to miss trashing here. Hitting 5 doesn't matter, I don't think. But I guess I should have thought about this a little bit more, because if I had just bought a cavalry that turn, then I would have guaranteed that I didn't miss. So I guess in hindsight, that looks like that was the play. I'm going to grab a warehouse. He gets a capital. Gonna get another priest. There's a lot of 4s. What are my last 3 cards? They aren't good. My deck doesn't have good cards. No, there's a warehouse in there. That would be really nice if we got to that, play that warehouse. So I'll try that, I guess. This capital makes sense. Maybe I should have gotten one because it helps you spike Prince, which is good. I think Prince is good. Like, or Barracks, which is also good. We don't get our wish. I guess I could. I mean, yeah, I couldn't have. The Conclave was not going to give me any actions. So if I bought a Cavalry, I would have just potentially drawn the warehouse dead. I have like 3 Town Criers, right? Oof, I'm sleepy. We could Cavalry here. We want Blacksmith. I think my goal this turn is probably just to buy Blacksmith. As sad as that sounds. I mean, I knew I wanted to do that, right? But anyway. There isn't something. I mean, unless I want a capital, but. Well, I still have that option now. Maybe I'll do that. I'm way behind. He can't rotate this thing, but he can take 2 of them, and then he's got all these blacksmiths, and he just has everything. Literally everything. Should have opened potion. He's so far ahead for this, or I mean the sombrero. Sombrero. I remember somebody saying they read one of the Japanese players describing sombrero as double bottom spicy or something like that. Yeah, anyway, it was sad. For sure, he's getting 2 blacksmiths now, and then he has everything in the world, right? It doesn't matter. He doesn't even have to. All I'm doing now is clicking on blacksmith. Nothing matters. I could click on cavalry, but that's likely to just be a disaster. I should have gotten the capital that first 5. It's pretty clear. The best thing that could happen right now is that he is he gonna try to like be so fancy? He is. Oh, he has a town crier. Obviously, he would know that it, or he should rotate, I think. Wow, I'm so tired. He did not rotate them. So I get to have at least one of them in my deck. He should buy one. He'll then win the split. I guess, like, if I was... I guess I could have bought a cavalry there, and then if I found the capital... But that one... I could have... It could have worked out terribly as well. This just works out amazing for Kazu. Yeah. Oh well, this is about what I wish my deck looked like. Yeah. He has the whole world at his feet now. I would probably just grab a prince. But he doesn't have to. Elder seems pretty okay for me. And obviously great for him. And there's no upside here, but I guess I shouldn't resign yet. I mean, the game isn't over. It's going to take a bunch more turns. He could do something bad. Let's rotate it, I guess. Cycle here. The Legionary isn't even really very good for me. It's going to be probably pretty decent for him. I mean, I could cavalry here. I don't actually think it's that bad. There's a bunch of bad cards, but there's also the blacksmith. Let's do it. I mean, I guess it was bad. I don't have any way to have actions with it or whatever. I thought, I mean, maybe I just pick this priest and then this looks like the start of a bad turn for him. How's that possible? Barracks is so good. It won't be enough for me to catch up, I don't think. I shouldn't have got that cavalry. That was really stupid. Could have done just 2 elders or something. Second conclave. Maybe I should have ignored elder and had those buys be something like conclave barracks. Yeah. No, he got to have his turn anyway. This actually is a fine turn for him now. I don't know. It's not what it could have been. He's just going to pig the warehouse or something right here. Yep. So what will he buy? Probably elder. The transmute is interesting, but probably bad. He gets a pair of elders. I mean, what do we think here? Yeah. Well. Yeah. Let's just do that. Here comes a nice turn. I think in his case, the legionary attack is a good idea. He can do so many things. He can, if he wants, he can just run in circles around me. If he wants to do the transmute stuff, he'll gain all the duchies with it, and it'll look really cool. I mean, considering he clicked so hard on per session in that other game, you know, I wouldn't put it past him to do that. This is what a full turn looks like for him. He's gonna get to do more of this kind of stuff. He needs more conclave targets. That alone is reason enough to grab a transmute, I think. I mean, you want to hit conclave with horrors. This is the horse. What did he do? He's gonna gain and play cavalry. I mean, prince. See if he's trying to draw up to prince this horse. I assume he wants to prince a horse. Yep. Looks good. Now he's clean. Now he can do everything. He has a good turn every turn. Should be very hard for me to do anything, but you know, surprising things still can happen. How much money does he have here? Snatching up that last elder would probably be great. He doesn't want to. Just grabs a conclave. I don't know. How much money did I get to here? Enough to buy this elder? Sure. Teach you to rotate away from me. Now you're in trouble. I really should just resign. What do you do now? Pretend like I have a deck, right? That's the thing I should do. Look at that. Look at all the things my deck can do. You should be worried about all the things my deck can do. You walked right into my trap. Just resign. Okay. Thanks for watching.